Hello dear student. In the previous video we have discussed about the kinds of phrases and we have got the concept clear about the adjective phrase, adverb phrase and the noun phrase as well. I hope that all the phrases are clear to you and their definition and the idea about how to identify them from the sentence is also clear. So in this video we'll focus more about on them with some more examples from textbook only. So let's see. I am just revising the concept one more time so that it will be clear to you. The very first we have talked about yesterday, that is adjective phrase. Now what is adjective phrase? It is describing noun. Adjective phrase means that does the work of an adjective, and what adjective does? Adjective qualifies noun. Clear? So when adjective qualifies noun, at that time it becomes adjective, and some group of words are coming together as adjective, they frame adjective phrase. Okay, so remember that a noun is used and after that the adjective phrase is formed, or even before the noun also it can be describing noun. So for that particular group of words you can call it as adjective phrase only. Then another word we have adverb phrase. Now adverb phrase is what? You first try to understand the word adverb. What adverb does? Adverb describe the action. Okay, example like elephant walks slowly. Now slowly is describing the action of elephant, that he walks slowly, walking. The action is described. In the same way, adverb phrase are also the group of words that describe the action, that how that particular action has happened is described by adverb phrase only. And the third example we have, or third type of adverb we have, phrase we have, that is noun phrase. Now what noun phrase does, the very important aspect to understand here, noun phrase is not describing adverb, it is not describing adjective. Are you getting it? It is not describing any noun, it is not describing any verb, it is noun itself. Okay, so all the group of words which are used in noun phrase are noun. So when they are noun, at that time we can call them as a noun phrase only. And remember that they are not describing verb, they are not describing noun. This is the important thing to note about noun phrases. Okay, now let's go for some more example to clear the concept about adjective, adverb and noun phrases. Now see this one. Pick out the phrases and state their kinds. So I have already underlined the phrases to just make you clear about that why this phrase has come here and in which kind it belongs to. Okay, so look at the first example. The bird singing so sweetly is a nightingale. Now if I underline the phrase singing so sweetly, so this phrase singing so sweetly talking about whom? It is talking about the bird, and the bird is noun here. Are you getting it? So if the bird is noun and described by the word singing so sweetly, because of that purpose it becomes adjective phrase. Have you got that? Singing so sweetly talking about a bird, and bird is noun. Okay, bird is noun. Singing so sweetly is a phrase, adjective phrase talking about the bird, and hence it is an example of adjective phrase. Clear? Now look at the second example. Jim will succeed because of his perseverance, continuity, or we can say consistency. Now what will happen? He will get the success because of his perseverance. So success is action word here, verb it is, and that verb success is described by the other word because of his perseverance, describing what? Action. What will happen because of his perseverance? He will get the success. So it becomes the example of adverb phrase. I got that. Describing verb means adverb phrase, describing noun means adjective phrase, and not describing anything, just a noun itself, example of noun phrase. Example like all the children. Now here this all the children is subject, they all are noun, working as a noun, and for that purpose it is a noun phrase. Now this all the children is a particular group of word that is not describing a noun, not describing a verb here. Okay, so that's why it is noun phrase. All the children, example of noun phrase. Look at the third example. It was raining in the morning. Now this phrase in the morning is adverb phrase. Why is it so? Because what will, if I ask a question, what will happen in the morning? So it is, the answer you will get that it is raining. It was raining. So raining is the action, and raining action is described by the word in the morning. When it was raining, it was raining in the morning. So raining is described by the word in the morning. So action is described by the word in the morning. For that purpose, it becomes adverb phrase. I got clear with this? Okay. Look at the next fifth example. We saw a crocodile lying in the sun. Now, lying in the sun. Who is lying in the sun? Crocodile. Now, what is crocodile here? A noun. So, when a noun is described by the phrase here, we call it as adjective phrase. Correct? So, here lying in the sun is an example of adjective phrase, because crocodile is noun here and described by the word becomes the example of adjective phrase. Look at the sixth example. Like sixth example is talking about the another noun phrase as well, and there are two phrases if you look in carefully, like getting up early in one more phrase and in the morning is another phrase, but we have joined together and from one group of phrase. Example like getting. Now here getting is ing gerund, we can call it as gerund, but we know that all the noun we call as gerund only. So here this getting is gerund but working as a noun, remember this, and noun it is, for that purpose we call it as noun phrase. The getting up early in the morning, so this completed subject here and age is verb, a good habit. Okay, so this forms a sentence here, complete subject, and for that purpose it is an example of noun phrase. Okay, it is not talking about the any other verb or not even noun, example of noun phrase. Look at the 7 number example. The 7th is also same one. Now asking is what here? Asking is also a gerund form only, it is working as a noun. So when we talk about asking questions, they both the words are noun only, working as a noun. For that purpose they also form a noun phrase. Getting it? So asking question is a scientist's favorite occupation. Yes, we must have to ask a question because that is what the scientist and curiosity enhance. Now here asking is also a gerund form working as a noun, and is also question is also noun. For that purpose it becomes noun phrase. Look at number 8 example. If possible, let me have 2 tickets please. Now here if possible what will happen? You may give me 2 tickets. Now here the action, if possible you do this, if possible you do that, if possible it will happen. So if possible is if question or if clause we can say it, and that if clause are describing the particular action. Okay, they are describing action only, and if possible I will get 2 tickets. So this particular word have it described by the word if possible. The action is described, for that purpose it becomes adverb phrase only. Whenever you will find the word if possible, as soon as early as possible, these words are describing action. Remember this, very important. And look at the last example. The horses, wild and free, roam all over the land. Now if I ask you the question, what is wild and free here? Horses. So wild and free, this particular phrase describing a horse. So can you guess what it will be? Yes, exactly, it is adjective phrase only, because this wild and free, the particular group of phrases or the particular group of phrase words describing the horse. And what is horse here? Horse is noun. Okay, so wild and free, the word, a group of phrase talking about the horses here, and hence it becomes adjective phrase. Okay, I hope the concept regarding adjective phrase, the noun phrase and the adverb phrase is clear to you all. You can watch the video again to clear the concept. Okay, thank you so much.